Semi-final match number 1, 50 kilos. Poland comes out in the red singlet. It will be India in the white and blue with a Bisla. One of the bigger names in the sport from India is Bisla. She comes from a family of wrestlers. Both her father and uncle were wrestlers. She's the youngest of 4 sisters in the family. And, you know, you look at her career, amazingly, she actually competed in a variety of weights, starting at 67 kilos back in 2011. Normally, it's just the opposite. You start at the lower weight, and then as you get older, you kind of move in to the upper weights. Not the case with Bisla, and she has made it look smooth. But to be quite honest, even when she was wrestling 67 kilos, she was at maybe 58, 59. She was always wrestling undersized, but now at 50, she is poised to power India into the Olympic Games in Tokyo. 2 3-minute periods in international wrestling, 1 minute in the books, no score. Poland and India tonight to kick off our coverage. Taking a walk through the training area where all these athletes have gathered, you could just sense the tension. You could cut it with a knife. It was so thick. I mean, you think about it and really put it into perspective at what's at stake over the next 2 hours, and all the work, all the lifelong dreams now come down to a 6-minute match for each one of these semifinalists. Activity clock, and they tag India with it, so it will be Bisla on the clock first. No score halfway through period number 1. Talked about the success that LUKASIAK had last week in Warsaw. She talked with the local media. I caught an interview in which she talked about the emotion of wrestling in Warsaw and how she used that to just buoy her way into the bronze medal showing. She's had a good year, took silver at the International Ukrainian Tournament. She's been a veteran for Poland, wearing the red since 2008. Yes, 2008 senior level event, so she jumped right in. Oh, look at the speed and quickness, and coming away with 2 is SEEMA, and India grabs the lead 2-1 just after giving up the passivity point. Let's see what she works with on top. Has the right leg, now switches to the waist, and we'll get a neutral call. Both wrestlers back onto their feet. Boy, that's the type of athleticism that you'll see from SEEMA. She is quick. She can beat you in a number of ways. Saw LUKASIAK looking maybe for a high crotch duck under attempt. SEEMA controlling the center of the mat. LUKASIAK driving hard with the collar tie, trying to clear up her left arm. Looked at a snap down series, nothing there. SEEMA now has the collar tie, has control of the wrist as well. Let's see if she works maybe a pass by. Possible arm drag situation. Just will not give up on that wrist, and the first period will come to an end, and it's SEEMA behind that 2-pointer midway through the first period, right after she gave up the passivity point, and a 2-1 lead at the intermission. Good look at the Polish corner, hoping for a different outcome as LUKASIAK. She just missed out on the Olympics in 2016. She took 3rd at the Olympic qualifier. She was so close. She has used that as motivation over the last 5 years, hoping to get over the top here, but standing in her way, one of the big names from India. We talked about Bisla, SEEMA. You know, you look at what she's been able to do as the years progress. Her rise slowed by injuries. Those were some of the reasons behind her moving up multiple weight divisions. She competed at 46 kilos back at her first Asian Championships as a cadet. But then in the 67 kilo class 3 years later at the Junior Continental Championships, she had an injury to her neck as a junior. She was able to compete, but the doctors told her to avoid cutting weight because that would increase the chance of picking up more injuries. So gradually, on her time frame, she was able to work and get down into this 50 kilo spot where she has been really good. SEEMA with a 2-1 lead, 2:23 to go, driving near the edge, looking possibly for a step out point, and Let's see if they will give it. Nope, action natural. Carry them out of bounds. Back into the center we go. No offense yet from LUKASIAK. You know it's coming. And we'll get a quick stoppage and a whistle and a warning from the referee. SEEMA looks very displeased, frustrated. They go right back at it. Those heavy hands from SEEMA. A lot of pressure over the course of a 6-minute match. These two really engaging in a pretty good hand fight. You look at the arm throw attempt there. That's going to be a slip, so no points will be awarded. You never punish the offensive wrestler. That's the beauty of freestyle. And it was LUKASIAK who took the shot there. So that's ruled a slip, no points. Minute 45 to go and a 2-1 lead for SEEMA. Right now has the head buried, pretty good position. LUKASIAK able to get back up to her feet, still unable to free up her head though. Operating from the front headlock, nowhere to go. We'll get a fresh start. Low scoring bout to kick off our coverage tonight. Great to have you with us. A fun Friday night in Sofia. Such a gracious host city for this last chance Olympic qualifier. 2 spots in all 6 weights in each of the 3 distinct styles. That's what's on the line over the 4 days of competition. The Polish corner trying to figure out a way to get some offense. SEEMA with a 2-1 lead. All the offense, and there hasn't been much coming in that first period. You had the passivity point for LUKASIAK, and then the 2 on the takedown by SEEMA. That's been it. Just see the velocity and the authority SEEMA has with the collar tie. When she wants to snap down on you, you feel it. But LUKASIAK, such a good athlete, able to keep her presence. Now a low strike, a submarine strike around the ankle. Scramble situation with 17 seconds to go. It's SEEMA coming through the backside, over the top, and LUKASIAK. And the referee will give them one more start on the feet with 9 seconds to go. Now or never for Poland, you gotta shoot. LUKASIAK searching. Clock winding, and it will be India punching the first ticket tonight to Tokyo. SEEMA Bisla, 29 years old, has always dreamed of this moment, and now it becomes a reality. She won her first senior national